Hello YouTubers and welcome to my channel again. Have you heard this before? Alright, this is common on 2004, 2006 Toyota Sienna, but also previous years and a few years after they also have the same problem, but most of the time it's the 2004, 2006. And I'm gonna be welding it, and I'm gonna be putting a rivet on the door check stop. It has come bad. Okay, and let me give you a better view here, putting the camera a little bit closer. All right, right there. It broke from here. I'm gonna see if I can light a little bit. Right there. Right there, it broke. And it seems like it has been previously welded before, as you can see right there. It is kind of bent out. So I'm gonna get it flat. I'm gonna hit it here a little bit. Just be careful with this. If you're gonna do the same like me, I'm gonna weld it here against this here. As I said, I'm gonna get it a little bit flatter. I clean it very well with a metal brush, and also I'm gonna use an air compressor to blow it before welding it. And I have to really carefully when I'm welding it, because this is like a nail, kind of like a very thin here. But before that, I'm gonna clean it with a metal brush, and then I'm gonna blow it with a small compressor just to make sure it's super clean. And I'm gonna throw some spray like brake clean or something like that too. And I'm gonna do things carefully when I'm welding it, because that's very thin metal. It's like a nail. This is a small metal brush. As I said, I'm gonna put a rivet too. Brake cleaner. Air compressor here to clean very well. And now I'm gonna be hitting it just to the inside here a little bit, just stepping it, because it's kind of bent out. That is good right there. It looks very flat right now because it was bent out. Now I'm gonna weld this very carefully, because this is so thin here, because if I rip it off then it's gonna be worse. Okay, and here is the welder I'm gonna be using, and the small air compressor I'm using. I think if I weld it and I put a rivet, it's gonna be better than only welding it or only putting a rivet. Okay, now I gotta take care of these moldings here because they are plastic. So I have tied them with small ropes right there, as you can see, because welding is very hot and I don't want to melt it. Then I'm gonna ruin everything. This here is also plastic. This what I'm pointing here is plastic, so I have to cover it with something. I'm gonna see what I can find to cover it. This is one of those plates that they sell at the food at the delis. I need to protect this all this area has plastic here, wire harness, molding, and plastic here, so I need to protect it. So I don't want to take the chance to melt anything here. And now one more thing, before welding it, make sure the ground you put it in a clean place, and put it as close as you can from where you're gonna be welding. It's a little below here, it cannot be seen because of the space. Not too much space here, but it's less than a foot below here. I'm gonna close and open the door, see what happens. The door is closing very good, all the way out and all the way in, and no problem. I welded, it worked. Okay, the next step, I'm gonna be putting a rivet here, one of these here. I'm gonna be drilling it here and see if I can make a hole, and then put a rivet. All right, got it. Okay, this has two layers of metal. This one here, this one, and the other one inside. So you have to go through both of them in order to put the rivet here. Usually the two that go apart, when this breaks, you have to go through both of them with a drill. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. And remember, the drill bit has to be a little bit bigger than this. Otherwise, see? Otherwise, it's not gonna go through. So be careful with that. This rivet gun here has a few fittings here. 1, 2, 3. This rivet will not fit any of these. Only this one here, like this. See? So these ones are just if you have different, you can use different sizes. Now that's right there, and you gotta press the rivet gun here till this breaks, and that's all you gotta do till it breaks. That is good right there. So now it's even stronger right now because I welded and then I put the rivet right there. And if you think this video was helpful for you, please consider to subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and God bless you all.